Hang on. Hang on. Well, we're doing things a little different this year. We ended up getting seed from my cousin Justin Esselburn. He's a seed dealer instead of our typical guy. So this year we brought him up here, put him in the shipping container there in super sacks. We're using the truck auger here to unload the super sacks and put them into the bulk seed tender here so we can fill the drill out of here and make life a heck of a lot easier. We got the bulk seed tender back in 08, and boy, I tell you, I didn't have to do a whole lot of bags. Dad did a lot of bags over the years, and I tell you, having a seed tender and bulk seed sure is nice. The only thing that looks a little appealing is one of those mini bulk systems like what J&M or Unverferth make, that's the box type with the conveyor. Those look kind of appealing. We don't have one of them. I guess we don't plant enough units of corn to have to worry about one of them, but maybe someday we'll figure it out. But we're gonna use the 95 XT here to pick them up, put them over the auger, run them into the wagon, and then we'll start getting everything else switched around. Got a couple loads of beans to unload from last evening, and got some trucks to place because we're starting up there in Smithville today. So I'm gonna quit yakking and get back to work. Well, we got everything taken up there as far as trucks for the time being. Got the Donahue MDS 1900 up there with the Fruhoff trailer hooked to it, and now we're going to take the combine and start the lovely task of navigating our way around mailboxes and all sorts of fun stuff to get up there. And we're going to get started here. It's about 1 o'clock now, a little after 1. Took a while to get everything moved around and get a load of beans unloaded, so grabbed a quick bite. Now we're headed down the road, and we're going to get started. Don't think we're going to get done today, that's for sure. We kind of figure this is going to be a 2-day deal. There's 50 acres up there to do. I don't know what you're yammering about. Anyways, there's 50 acres up there. If it was 50 acres right outside the barn here, I'd say we'd probably get done. But 50 acres uptown, getting started at 1 o'clock, planting wheat at the same time, it ain't gonna pan out that way. So we'll probably split it between today and tomorrow. Got a potential of rain coming on Sunday. We'll see if it actually materializes. There's a hurricane supposed to be hitting Florida tonight, the way it's looking. So that'll probably throw the weather pattern out of whack. Usually about a week before we start getting moisture up here after something like that. Kind of screws up the whole atmosphere and gets everything all sorts of irritated. Boy, you won't stop nagging today, will you? Good grief. Happy now? Anywho's, we're gonna get on down the road and get started on beans.
Well, we're out the field now, ready to plant. I think this is one of my favorite jobs in the fall. I love sowing wheat. Just something about making things green again that have been brown. Just kind of neat. And the fall colors and temperatures, it's really an enjoyable time of year. And you get to harvest some of what you planted in the spring, and it's kind of your reward for the year's work. And then the challenge of getting it in before the bad weather, it all enters into it. This makes farming a lot of fun, I think. Couple acres out there by the road taking off. That way we got room to work up there. Working on making the second round around the outside of John's side here. So I'm gonna get around this and get this kind of pretty well opened up. I got a down tree up here I see that we're gonna have to clean up before we get up here tomorrow with the planter for wheat. So have to make note of that. Try to remember at the end of the day, hey dummy, you got a tree to deal with tomorrow. Looks like it's about time for a refill. And there's our fill up.
Here is not going anywhere as far as we know. The west side of this property was bought by a gentleman who has a warehousing business, so we actually didn't know if we were going to rent that half this year. We actually ended up coming up here and only planting the east end of this
and then later coming back in and planting the west end after we got the go-ahead from the new property owner. But sounds like from the conversations I had earlier on in the planting part of the year that he may or may not be breaking ground on that property over there for the 2025 growing season. So I'm going to prioritize getting this half done so we can get in here and get some wheat planted. And then I guess after we've got crops off on the west side and, you know, kind of closing out the year here, we'll kind of touch base and figure out what's going to happen with that, if we're going to rent that property again for the 25 season, or if it's going to be developed and have some form of warehouse put on it. I guess we'll figure that out. And that guy owns a lot of different properties kind of in the Wayne County area, and most of those have warehouses on them and stuff like that. Years back, my wife actually used to work for him when she was going through college, so kind of funny how that all works out. But we'll see how it pans out, if we're going to end up farming it again, or if it's going to end up being some type of warehouse. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, well, we're wrapping it up here. Donnie has loaded little man's in the truck. Transport bar set on the combine. Locked the door, that way nobody can mess with it. Not that I think anybody really would, but anywho's, got the air filter in tow. We're gonna head home and boy, I don't know how to work the damn dimmer lights in this piece of junk. Anywho's, oh, this is probably poverty level. There you go, sorry. I'm used to nice stuff. Anywho's, we are gonna get out of here. Hopefully we're not stuck. Please don't be stuck. Good, I was gonna say, because I'm the only guy here. We might have been walking, buddy. We got out though. All right, we're hitting the road. Catch up with you at home base. Okay, you got that? Now hang on. Dad's gotta get the rest of his junk.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm not hanging on.
You got this on the shop.
No. Well, truck's back here in the yard. Combine's locked up uptown. I don't think anybody will mess with it. Little man and I here are gonna go grab Sissy. His mom is working, and Sissy's with Grandma. So we're gonna go grab her and
Come on.
I'll be higher.
I know, come on. You need to take that.
Huh?
Give me that.
Okay. You hold camera.
All right, you hold the camera.